Alright, here is a question for you. What is the most useful Lego piece? You might be thinking of just a very simple piece, such as a 1x2 plate. Or you might be going for something that's more complicated, such as a hinge plate. But I think that in order to definitively find the most useful piece, we must set a few rules first. Keep in mind, we're not saying in terms of if you can only use one piece to build for the rest of your life, which piece would you use? Because in that case, then a 2x2 plate will be the best, right? Because you can make base plates by interlocking them with each other, and you can also make 3D sculptures and also pixel art. So we're basically talking about the support class as the most useful piece. The first rule is that it needs to be commonly used. So this means that we can't have specialized pieces that are only useful in certain situations, such as big windshield pieces, or just in general like large pieces, or like special pieces that have like weird shapes. The second rule is that it needs to have an unique purpose that cannot be fulfilled by any other piece. So technically, kind of like a 1x6 brick, you can kind of make the same thing with just 1x2 bricks. The third and final rule is the piece needs to make your life easier. This rule basically means that you're able to use this one piece to create a technique or a shape or something like that that's otherwise impossible or super hard to do, right? By the definition of making something easier. So, by these three rules, which piece do I think is the most useful piece? In my opinion, the most useful Lego piece is the Travis brick, or otherwise known as this brick with studs on all four sides, or otherwise known as the modified 1x1 with studs on four sides. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna call it the Travis brick. So, why is this the best Lego brick? So, let's answer the easiest rule first, rule 2. Obviously, it is super unique, right? Because no other brick is able to do the same thing as a Travis brick, right? Because it is a 1x1 that has studs on all sides. So obviously, it's super unique. Let's answer the third rule. How does it make your life easier? To prove this rule, we're going to use a mock that I made a while ago. It's Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. As you can see from the head, there's the front with the eyes and the nose. And on the sides, we have these weird tufts of hair, basically. And on the back, we have the ears and basically the back of the head with the fur. So this means that without the Travis brick, it would be impossible to make this head in such a small scale. Which is why this brick basically creates a new technique where it's basically possible to build in this scale, which proves the third point about making your life easier. Finally, to prove the last rule, which is a piece needs to be commonly used, let's look at a few examples. So, imagine you're going to build a simple person or man, right? Then you're probably going to look at the torso and see that there's going to be two arms, a head, and a place for legs to connect. And you're also going to probably want some texture for the chest and probably the back. So, guess what's the perfect brick for that? The Travis brick. So, as you can see, the Travis brick has a very unique use. And a few more examples from my own collection. As you can see, from making like things like an ATRT, as you can see, it uses Travis brick. If you were to make a bark speeder, then you'll probably use a Travis brick, right? And how about a dwarf spider droid? How even that, because it has a circular dome, right? Even that uses a Travis brick. So as you can see, Travis brick has many uses, and because it can be used, it's able to be put into many different types of situations. And as, in my opinion, which is why it is the best brick. What is your opinion on the best brick? Do you have a different opinion? If you do, you can put it in the comments down below. Other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.